one stop, a family shop. Think Thayer, come on, let's get rolling. Come on, let's get moving. Think Thayer.
All right, Coach, congrats on the win tonight. I'm sure there are things you see in your team that can be improved upon, but overall, from my vantage point, it looked like a pretty good performance tonight. Would you agree?
Yeah, probably one of our better, most comprehensive performances. Cleveland State's a good team. Really a lot of technical players, really good in possession. And I think we were disciplined when they had the ball. And then we kind of exploded out and punished them when we got our chances, and then stayed pretty dialed in through the full 90. So, yeah, pretty comprehensive performance.
And you got a couple goals. I think about 9 minutes in, you were up 2-0. Just talk about, I guess, obviously you keep playing and you don't want to let up, but just how nice it is to get that early lead like that.
Yeah, it definitely gives you a little bit of a cushion. You try not to let it change the way you play. But, I mean, definitely we saw the other day against Drexel, we left them in the game for a long time. And things are a little different there for the last 10, 15 minutes, then get a little tight. So really nice to get those, you try to get a little bit of a separation. And then when it was 2, we were looking for 3. And then actually even then the boys were working pretty hard to get the 4th, which didn't quite come.
And then I got to ask you about Pat. 2 goals tonight, 6 on the year, but that first one is just, that's a play in the first half that probably not a lot of guys make, I'm guessing. Can you just talk about what you remember from that play and just kind of, again, as I ask you every game, just about how special of a player Pat is?
Yeah, to be honest, I don't remember it so much. He was sort of on a break, right?
It's Joe played a long ball forward, and he
yeah.
hit one touch past the keeper.
Yeah, one pass and then kind of got pulled down, and then it went through. Yeah, he's a goal getter. He can score all kinds of different ways. So that one is a perfect example tonight. His 2 goals couldn't be more different in the skill set it takes to score the 2 different ones. So he's a goal scorer. He's hungry. He's totally dialed in. He has a good time playing. So he enjoys scoring, but he enjoys winning, he enjoys passing, he enjoys all the right things of the game. So, we enjoy having him because he is one of those guys that if we're playing well, he's going to get us that goal that separates us.
And then at the other end, you really didn't allow them. I know the shots were, I don't want to, off the top of my head, I want to say it was something like 26-4, but it was a lopsided amount. You didn't let them get a lot of shots, and really, for the most part, they didn't have a lot of great scoring chances. I think their best chance was maybe in the 90th minute. So I mean, regardless, they didn't have a lot of chances. It just felt like the defense was cleaning things up pretty well. Is that what you saw as well?
Yeah, it always looks different from our angle, but I think starting with Ryan Houghton and then through Jake and both the other 2 center backs just really dialed in and staying focused, knowing that at any moment, doesn't matter what the score is, they can be at us in a couple passes. So yeah, they stayed dialed in, and again, I'm really impressed with the comprehensive through the full 90, just staying on it.
And then now next weekend it's a couple of neutral site matches, but you guys will go on the road for the first time in the regular season. Just, I guess, does it change anything in your preparation for this week as you get ready for those 2 matches? Or is there anything that you like about, you get on the road kind of away from things and sort of bond a little more as a team? Or any kind of different approach than from a home game?
The week will be exactly the same, but I think it'll be nice to get on the road. Just it's a different test. So we've proven over the last 4 games that we can put some pretty decent performances together at home, but we're very comfortable here. So now we'll get some different things thrown at us on the road, and some really good teams, some different kinds of teams playing on a different surface in a different locker room, and so it'll be a good challenge to see how we can rise.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
Thanks.